I got my hands on some of the Too Thin Coats paint by our Lord and Savior Duncan, and I was curious to try it out. I know they've been out for a while, but I haven't really checked. And I saw them recently. And I was like, oh, maybe I could carry this to the store. Figured I can try them out. So I got a couple of colors that felt like a kind of a wide range, and then I tried to match it with something similar from either Army Painter or Games Workshop. I haven't tested them out, so maybe I'm off on a couple of colors. So for example, silver, this one here is called Plate Armor, but I don't have that one. What I got is Shining or Gunmetal, which this one looks too dark, this one looks too light. And then this one here is obviously non-oil. This one, same thing. I think this looks a little bit darker, but Mephiston Red is like my favorite, so we'll compare with the best. And then otherwise, I think we're pretty. Again, this is my favorite white, so we're gonna compare the two. So I got a couple in the range here, and maybe just to see. And then I got two orcs here. Two little cruel boys that they're gonna be the test for this. So what I think we'll do is we'll just paint parts in the same color, and just to see how they how they match. Right? That sounds about right. I mean, I'm very curious to try them. I heard that they were very liquid, or maybe thinner than what they were. So I'm just curious. Again, I took colors that I feel like I use on the regular with other ranges, and then I think I got a yellow, because obviously you have to get yellow. Whenever you test paint, you have to get yellow and white. I think those are like the defaults. And then I got like a gold, a silver, and then a couple of other colors. I don't know why I got the purple. Okay, so let's give this a try here. So right off the bat, we'll start like Iriel Yellow is not one of the stronger like yellows from Games Workshop, but it looks pretty similar. So I went with similar more than anything. So we'll do the shield, I think. And I'll just see like the one coat. We'll do half the shield with one coat of yellow. Well, we'll do the full shield with one coat of yellow, and then we'll do probably a second one just to, because I feel like this yellow here, the Games Workshop one at least, needs a good two-coater to look halfway decent. Because, we're giving this like a very hardcore test here. We're going over black right off the bat. Okay, we're not, every color looks kind of nice on like a white primer, so I don't care about that. It's not a worthy test, especially for me, because again, this is kind of my if whatever you there at home are doing everything on like white primer, don't listen to me testing on black. I paint everything with black primer, most of the things with black primer, so that's what I'm interested in testing. But if you're not like a black primer type of person, don't base your like likings on this, right? No, but see, like this is just one of the Games Workshop. And I said it's like not a great one, but it's still on there. And we'll give it a minute to dry here, and we'll give this a good a second coat on just on this half here. It's not perfect, but at least we get a very clean like difference, right? Like you can see exactly where the second coat is. It's not perfect, but it's there. This is our other guy. We'll give this a good scientific shaker. That's right. Is there like a ball in? Ooh, there's like a ball in the ooh. So this is a bold yellow choice. So this one here is called Skulker Yellow. All right, so let's try this one. Again, I think it's pretty much the exact same color. So it is definitely thinner than the Games Workshop. Like it flows a lot better than the Games Workshop equivalent. And it looks pretty similar. Coverage-wise, it looks pretty similar. Maybe a little bit lighter. I'm curious to see that second coat in action, though. Like we can see a lot more of that black through there. But definitely like very, very like smooth application for sure. Alright, so let's give this side here a second coat right there. So still not, like we're not exactly there, but it's pretty It is pretty good, and it's very smooth. Like if you compare, because now we get to actually compare. So still a little bit more translucent with two thin coats, but it's definitely a lot smoother in terms of application. So we'll revisit the yellow on top of like maybe the white or something, or maybe the red. Because we started on hard mode, right? Like yellow is never the easy color. So now let's give this let's give another color a try here. Let's see. I like the blue. Let's give the blue a try here. So we'll try our two thin coats first. It's an interesting one. So the one we're using right now is Celestial Blue. Again, just to we should give it a good old scientific shaking. Again, look, it's really. You can see, like, as you pour it, because it looks like Army Painter, but it's really a lot like smoother when you pour it from the little dropper bottle right there. Ooh, okay. Oh my. Oh, okay. We're on to something here, folks. I mean, okay. This, and then again, blue is maybe. So you can see when you look up close, it's definitely not perfect, but it's definitely better than the yellow. Right. So 2 coats of that blue were in business, whereas the first one you can still see a lot. Like it's not there, but the second one of blue really crisp. Okay, let's try Calgar Blue. Okay, Calgar Blue, very close. Yeah. So 1 coat of Calgar Blue, probably worse than the one that we just tried, right? See here, it's just the top part. Yeah, the Calgar Blue does not cover at all. But let's see what's the second coat. The second coat, we'll do again the bottom half. That's a valid test. And so the blue is the 2 thin coat one is pretty much better than the other one. The Calgar, like this one is like very. Yeah, this is very good. Like the second coat, very good versus this one, where even the second coat you can still see a lot of that black primer, which is odd for blue because you think blue is like such an easy color to do. All right, let's keep going with this. I like this testing thing. It's not too long, and we get to see kind of the real deal. Let's try the silver. So again, we'll start with our 2 thin coats. Metallics are usually hit or miss. Again, this is kind of the thing where if this color does not cover correctly, we'll never use it again. Ooh, okay. Okay. This is not half bad. Let's just give it another scientific super testing here. Let's see if we dry brush the ever-loving fuck out of it. Let's see what we get. Because it's very thin, so I'm very curious to see like what will happen out of dry brushing with this shoulder plate here with yeah, it's really not. I mean, it's exactly as I thought, which would be, it won't. That's okay. It does cover when it dry, because silver sometimes you have to wait for it to dry, because in the medium and the it's still not like super opaque, which for a kind of a medium silver is a shame, right? Because we'll take this one here. Shining Silver is the lightest from Army Painter, so let's do that one. Because there's one that's called Plate Mail, but I don't have that one here, so we have to compromise here, folks. Because you see like this one coat. And not like this is much. And then if we want to dry brush with this one, let's see if it was just me. Maybe it's just me, and then that brush is like super wet from all this test that we gave it. But I don't think. Oh, he doesn't have shoulder plates. What a bummer. That's dumb. Why you don't have shoulder plates, buddy? We'll do like a. But then this one works fine. Sorry, this one works kind of fine. But this silver is like way too light. It's again, shining silver is like super light. Jesus. You know, like it's not the same color, but just in terms of coverage, the super light one from Army Painter is significantly better. Which again, for like if you're not gonna dry brush, because it's too liquid, at least you need to cover. So the silver for me is a pass, like hard pass. Let's give the gold a try. We got this gold here, glistening gold, which looks a lot like Rune Lord Brass, which everybody knows is my favorite one. And this will be like the ugliest Cruel Boys, known to man here. Okay, super liquid again. I think like I'll stop saying super liquid every time. I'll just mention if it's not super liquid, then I'll mention it. Okay. Okay. This one looks promising. Ooh. Okay, now we're in. Okay, now this is business, folks. This color has a lot of competition, right? Because Rune Lord Brass is freaking good, but this one very opaque. So very opaque, and I really like it. It's exactly the color I want. It's like gold that's not leaning too hard on the yellow. Okay. So far, glistening gold has got my attention. Let's see how it compares with the Rune Lord Brass. I feel like probably glistening gold, probably a better shade because it's got more of that again gold than the Rune Lord Brass here. This guy has nothing. This guy has all the armor. This buddy stole all the fucking armor, so this guy has nothing. Maybe I think maybe Rune Lord Brass has been beaten, folks. Especially because like Rune Lord Brass now it's exactly what I want. It's very shiny. But also the biggest thing is like this one here is one of the the white toppers from Games Workshop. They're always like $1 or $2 more than the regular ones. So this one here more expensive, and then for the result is very very similar, guys. Like I was not too far off. Again, this one more yellow because it leans into the gold a little bit more. But I mean this is the best one so far of all the. Like the blue was the front runner, but this one here now it takes it, I think, because this one again, we can still see the black, which for metallics is kind of common, but this one here, whew. Let's try. So we got one of the shades too. Let's give one of the shades a try here. We have this one here is Battle Mud Wash. So it's either going to be Nuln Oil or a Grox Earthshade, probably. For all that matters, the shade's in like a dropper bottle format. Terrible. Like it starts with like 2 strikes. Okay, so Mud Wash. Yeah. So it's a lot more brown than, okay. So let's give this a try. So we'll basically do every single color that we just did. Or maybe just like a quarter or something. So that we still see like the original. Okay. Oh, this color combo right. Oh, I hope it dry. It looks like brown, but like really matte brown. Because the Grox has like that reddish tone to it, right? This one here looks a lot like. This one here looks like Rhinox hide in a shade, which speaks to me dearly. Okay, let's give our other orc here a little taste of the null of a Grox Earthshade. So a Grox, because this used to be called Devlin Mud, like it was not called that, but the previous range of Games Workshop, it was Devlin Mud, and that was like the best color ever made. Like a Grox is like pretty good, but Devlin Mud was something else. So we'll do the exact same thing here. I mean, they're very similar. and they behave in like the same. If it wasn't for the shitty bottles, like the dropper bottles are like, there's a case to be made. You know, I'm the weird one that don't like the drop, but for shades, like, you cannot convince me that shades in dropper bottles are any good. I choose to not believe you. Like regular paints, you can make a case for it. Also, no, I don't think sort of messed up their shades at all. I really, really enjoy them. And I think with the contrast, I think it's really perfect, because now you get tools to do everything that you want. So this is like all of our test colors with the Agrox Earthshade shade on top here, and you can see on the yellow it's like very potent. On the brown, it is what it is. We'll try not to shake it. On the silver, you get that, and on the gold, it's like the perfect color because it's perfect. And then on the two thin coats here, we got the Battle Mud wash, which is pretty much like the good old Devlin mud of back in the days. And look at it on the silver. I think this is the best one. Like on the silver, it looks super nice, like all rusty. So the mud thing is really, really interesting. Definitely this one here, definitely a keeper. Because on the go, like, look at that, like, that is insanely good. It's insanely, two colors that we're trying out, but like this color combo, ooh-wee. And then of course, now this was just really a test, right? There's a lot more testing to be done, but just to give it a test dry, we tried one of the weaker color in general, which are the yellows, and it came out okay. We tried the blue, and the blue was like surprising, was our best one. The silver was not that great. Which one was it that we tried? So this one, plate armor, was meh. It's again, there's lead belcher is like so strong, and like gunmetal is like so good that this is hard. Like it's hard. This one, very surprising. This is our best one, glistening gold. So like these two, I would buy. I bought them, and I will keep them, and I will keep using them. So we'll see them back on the stream. The other ones, I don't think they're like anything special, to be honest. I probably would not change what I'm doing to like maybe get them. And then we still have a couple to try. I'm curious to try the white, the purple, the red. So we'll see that in a few. But I'll definitely maybe look some more and then keep playing with these two. The wash is like really, really surprising. Let's try to limit the time that we spent watching paint dry here.